The vicious trolls that populate the numerous jungle isles of the South Seas are renowned for their cruelty and dark mysticism. Barbarous and superstitious, they carry a seething hatred for all other races. Long since exiled from its ancestral homeland in Stranglethorn Vale, the Darkspear tribe was nearly destroyed by rampaging Murlocs. Rescued by the young war chief Thrall and his Orcish warriors, the Darkspear tribe swore allegiance to the Horde. Led by the cunning shadow hunter Vol'jin, the Darkspears now make their home in Durotar, along with their Orcish allies. As one of the only surviving Darkspears, it falls to you to reclaim the glory of your tribe.
What is up, everybody? It's Master1994 here, and we are going to play some WoW Classic. So, let's get started. We are going to start killing boars just like in that South Park episode. I've chosen a troll warrior, and if you guys have seen any of my other videos, you know that I don't necessarily play around the meta, play with the meta, and I don't play with what's always best because, you know, it's a game. It's about having fun. And I mean, the more you play with like kind of your class fantasy, the more fun you're going to have. It's going to be more enjoyable for you. So I'm actually going to level up Prot. I'm going to try to PvP Prot. I've done it, you know, in private servers. I've played maxed out Prot warriors before, 1 through 60, deep Prot the whole time. As a tank, always had a shield. And I'm going to see how I can do it here. I'm planning on PvPing a little bit with it too, like I said. And I think I've got some pretty good ideas that'll be unique. And obviously it won't be meta. It will be a little bit harder to find groups. But I've got some pretty sneaky ideas up my sleeve for that. If it comes to fruition, we'll have to see. But we're killing boars. And I kind of start with the troll. For some of the racials, I like the troll. I'll talk about that later, I'm sure. But let's be real, Durotar. I mean, Durotar's where it's at. That was the first area for me. The one that I really felt and cared about, I guess. There's some nostalgia there. So, definitely doing old school Durotar with those lazy peons. And we're going to explore some caves and explore some islands. You guys probably know what islands I'm talking about. Over and kill, what is that guy's name? Starts with a Z. That troll badass over there. He's probably one of my favorite early game bosses. So let's get started. So I'm picking these apples. I might have missed one right here. I'm picking these apples. I'm hunting down these scorpions. He got my first one. Look at that. And I forget about this guy. We've got to go kill Sarkoth. I think that's his name. Forgot all about Sarkoth. So that's interesting. And it's funny how I forgot about him because back in the day, you know, I'm 25. So back in vanilla, I was a kid and I was awful at the game. I didn't know what I was doing really. So I just played like up to 20, 25 on pretty much all the different classes. I never really maxed out a character until Wrath of the Lich King. And I think that's Sarkoth. Yeah. I don't even know if I can kill him at this level. But anyway, I made a dwarf hunter and tamed Sarkoth. I walked him, it was like 24. I walked him all the way over here, tamed him, and then I would use Eyes of the Beast on him, and I would just kind of patrol in the hopes that people would attack Sarkoth, flag themselves, and then I could kill him and get rid of him. And that was just the kind of antics that I did as a kid. I think it kind of opened me up into enjoying world PvP, which is one of the things I really like about Classic. Just the open world. You're always, you know, after what, level 15 or 20, you are always dealing with competition and dealing with alliance. So it'll be a lot of fun. I wish we had our PvP brackets already, but they didn't want to add them yet. Whatever. I forgot Battle Shout. Yeah, I really wish we had the PvP brackets already, the ranks, because I actually leveled up, like with my Prot Warrior. I was ranked 5 or 6 by the time I got max level. mostly just from World PvP, because everybody I saw had to die. And that was actually really easy. He was level 4. You know, I didn't play the beta, but I heard that things were a little bit easier than in some private servers. Um, and that was very, very easy to kill. I didn't even pay attention. I wasn't even watching. But whatever. Um, I'm sure it'll get a little bit more difficult as we level up. Alright, we are in the cave to get, what, Thazral's Pick and the Burning Blade Medallion? Yep. This is like probably the most iconic cave for me. And I always like to go in around the right because that leads into the medallion. And then we'll just drop down and get the pick on the way back. Um, if you guys have kept up with my channel at all, you know that this commentary is different in that it's live commentary. Usually I'm doing guides, and when I do guides, I'm going to, get the best clips that I can find for my 2K push, or 2K gameplay rather. It's not really, I don't record the push, but the gameplay, and then I'll commentary over it because I don't want to mess up a good clip with bad commentary. I don't want to make really good points of commentary when I'm actually doing a bad arena game. So I want to just make sure it's a very good video, just in general, well-rounded for you guys. This, however, I think it's just going to be better suited if I do it, um, you know, live commentary while I'm playing the game. And I think it's going to work very well because I'm still just getting to play the game. I don't have to worry about talking after the fact and really doing a lot more editing. It's not as hard to edit this kind of stuff, so I think it'll be cool. So if you're paying attention, if you're watching, and if you've watched other videos, let me know if you think this live commentary is going to work. Man, it's always like that. Let me see. Oh, there's always someone on this guy. Let's see if he'll invite me. Oh wow, look at that. This is a good time to work with these raid frames. Which is another, that isn't that awesome? I mean, some people were super no changes. The way I felt, as long as the gameplay feels the same, sure, let's have things that are convenient. Little things that are convenient like that. Because it's just going to make the game a little bit more enjoyable. It's not like it's really affecting the gameplay. Basically, the way I see it is if there's an add-on that will replace a certain function and retail already has that function, why not add it to classic? For example, we were going to have add-ons that gave us raid frames. So why not just give us the retail raid frames that will replace that add-on for a lot of people? I don't know. That's just my logic in it. Let's see if this pick is still there. It is. We've got another very iconic walk here. Those horde banners. Very iconic walk. We're leaving the Valley of Trials, and we're going to probably my favorite area in the entire game. And that is Sinjin Village. Is that right? Sinjin Village. Yep. And we're going to go to those isles in here, over here. And we're going to kill Zalazane. I forgot his name at first, but it just kind of came to me. Zalazane. It's going to be pretty tight. I decided to make the trek to Orgrimmar. I'm going to wait on Zalazane just because I need to get professions. And that's one of those things I'm struggling with. Do I want herbalism alchemy or do I want mining blacksmithing? And mining blacksmithing has a lot of potential when I get it maxed out, and it's really fits the warrior more. I mean, it'll fit the class fantasy a lot more, but I think I'm gonna go herb alch because um, I'm prot, I'm gonna be PvPing, I'm gonna be leveling. Not only will herb alch make me more, I think I know where it's at. Yeah, okay. Not only will it make me a little bit more money, but it'll also give me benefits while I'm playing. I'll get the potions, I'll get health potions, stat potions, all those great things. And being a prot warrior, leveling up with a shield and leveling up mostly deep prot, I really probably need all the help I can get. So I think I'm going to go, like I said, with herb alchemy. And I've only got 3 silver. I'm about to level up. I'll need everything else. I'll need my new class abilities. So I'm probably just going to do herb alch, port back to Razor Hill because there's a first aid trainer in Razor Hill. And I'm going to wait on cooking and fishing, I think, until I have more silver. Because if you don't know, the secondary professions are actually way more expensive to start. They are um, they're like a gold a piece, and I think these are only a few copper. No, I'm sorry, they're at 1 silver a piece, and these are only, let's see, 5. Okay, 10 copper. That's nothing, right? I do need to get some vials. I can get more later. And Razor Hill if I need. And I missed the herb trainer. I think he's up here. I think he's up there. Let's see. Okay, yeah, he's up there, but he's not up there. He's up there. So let's make that trek. There might actually be a faster way. I think there was. There's a building right here that has a stairwell that leads up to it. I'm doing a great job. Great start to Classic. Right, guys? But we're going to do that. I also realized that I'm not level 6 yet, so I can't get one of the quests for those isles, the islands that Zalazane's on. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get level 6. Then I'm going to get the quest called Break a Few Eggs that we get in Razor Hill. And we got to get eggs from those islands. And then, once I got that quest, then we'll go take care of all the quests and kill Zalazane. We'll take care of all those island quests. Next, though, I think we're going to take care of some humans. Some dirty humans. So we're here. We're at the castle. This could be my first death, guys. This could be the one. I'm level 5. I'm not level 6 yet. I only have 1 potion. So unless I get in a group, which I'm not going to find a group. If someone invites me, I might join just because of the boss. But I'm not just going to offer to be in a group, probably. They'll have to invite me. I'm kind of solo when it comes to this stuff. Ooh, I did. Oh, this is it. This is it. Unless they get one of them, I'm dead. Oh, man. Okay. Berserking. Let's see if it helped me out any. No, it's not enough. It's not enough. See if I can run away from this sailor. Wow. See, already my potion's gone. I don't have herbs to make another one. Fine. I'll do it now. That was all I needed. Oh, Jesus Christ. Already. I was literally just saying something about how it was easy when I was fighting Sarkoth, and that almost happened. I'm actually going to eat up, even though I don't need it, because I want the spirit. It might give you stamina too. Yeah, spirit and stamina. 10 seconds. There we go. That's a little bit better. And obviously I said I wanted the spirit because I'm a troll and I get some health regeneration in combat. I don't want the water barrel. Maybe we can get the boss before that group gets it. We could consolidate groups, but I don't think we're going to do that. Anyway, this quest, another nostalgic quest for me. This was like the first time you were doing a quest that was, Horde versus Alliance. Obviously, it's a different faction of humans, but I was a noob. I didn't know that. Honestly, I didn't know that until Kul Tiras was a thing in retail. So it felt very Horde versus humans, which was awesome. And there we go. I needed that. Another potion. Um, See, maybe I would have been able to do this by myself. After all. But it doesn't matter now. We've got a group. Um, so yeah, it was a very enjoyable quest for me. And it's cool to come back to it. Oh, are they going to take it? They are. They got it. I thought that was my teammate, but it was the other guy. I'm not helping him. This dude's lost his mind. He got him. Wow. Wow. Well, that just shows my true colors, right? I wasn't gonna help him because he tagged all them. Why is this guy helping? Oh, that's weak. That's super weak. Anyway, level 6, so I'll get the new abilities, and I'll be able to pick up that break a few eggs quest. Now I just gotta kill this stupid lieutenant. That dude just went full rainbow. He went by himself, and our group covered for him, and now there's another group that might tag it. Who knows what could happen here. I mean, if that dude did it, maybe I could have done it by myself. Maybe I didn't need a group. I wish he would back up. This cat guy. He can get hit. There we go. I cannot believe that dude just went in solo like that. I was gonna ask if I still got the key, if we all each got the key, if it was a group, and apparently we do, because the other guy got it as well. If you don't know, if you're not aware, there's a little secret quest, kind of secret. I need some bags for real. Look at this. I've got all my professions, basically, and that's gonna cover at least like 8 slots. It'll probably cover about 8 slots. I really need some bag space. But anyway, once you get the Benedict's key, there's this little quest right here. You can open this chest, you can get the letter, and it starts a quest. Pretty cool. Oops. That's one of the things that I really enjoy about Classic, though, is there are all these, I mean, almost secret quests, right? It doesn't have an exclamation point there. You wouldn't have found it unless you were just exploring. And you would had to have moused over that container and saw that you could click it after you had killed Benedict. So it's very cool. There's a lot of secret ones. There's pretty much secret quests in every starter zone at least. And there's probably some secret quests I don't know about in like every single zone, but who knows. I'm going to clear up here, and then we're going to go take care of Zalazane. Alright, so I came up here and realized I wanted to try to do it solo, and I was having some issues because I was level 6. So I went ahead and did pretty much all the surrounding quests for Echo Isles. Leveled up, got some herbalism. I've got some potions going now. Pretty cool. I even got this pretty sick axe. So we're going to take care of Zalazane. I think this is going to be the last zone for this video. And then we'll make another video clearing up Durotar. Going into probably Barrens. Also doing the prerequisite quests, rather, for Rage Fire Chasm, and we'll probably do Rage Fire Chasm also. There's Zalazane. This guy heals. He's gonna shrink me and heal me. That's all this dude does. Look at that. Nasty. If I timed it right, I would be able to bandage while he was healing. He might not do it again. That was super easy at level 9. We're gonna get Mentionas. Okay, Mentionas skull. There's an herb there. That's one thing. If you are pushing for your professions, which you need to be doing, um, in this version of the game, this being classic, you need to be doing professions. I'm doing all my secondary professions. I haven't worked on all of them yet. See, cooking and fishing are behind. I plan on leveling those up later. But I'm trying to get every herb that I can. I'm gonna be pushing on my professions. If you see nodes and you're not picking them up, that's gonna slow you down. It's gonna hurt you later, assuming you're wanting to push those gathering professions, because you don't want to outlevel your professions. That just makes it pretty difficult because let's say I hadn't been leveling up herbalism. If I go into Barrens and can't gather anything, I've got to come back to Durotar and level up my herbalism before I can start gathering stuff in Barrens, because the Barrens herbs are going to be too high level for me to gather. So it's very important to push your professions. What do we have? We need all kinds of trolls. A lot of them. Also, hopefully on the next video we can start talking about my build a little bit. Maybe I should be level 10, and I'll be able to talk about my talent choices, what I'm planning on doing with my talent choices as I'm leveling up. It'll be a little bit interesting, I'm sure, to some people, just because, again, it's not going to be meta arms, but it should be pretty cool, pretty interesting to see. I don't know if I talked a ton about it, but I kind of wanted to discuss why I decided to go troll as well. So obviously, I've said it a couple times now. I'm planning on going prot. So, given that information, this is gonna be bad for real. I'm at least gonna have to use a potion. Probably. Given that information, I want to be horde also. I don't want to go Tauren, mostly because in PvP, you have charges, you have intercepts. Prot has an additional stun, and all those stuns DR with the Tauren stun. So I don't really want to run Tauren, though that 5% health bonus is awesome, and the stun is AoE, and it is helpful and beneficial at times. I just decided, maybe Tauren isn't the best for me. Also, undead, the only benefit you get for being undead, which is a strong one, but the only benefit you get is Will of the Forsaken. And I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it for me. So my choices really come down to Orc and Troll, and I think Troll is probably the most well-rounded because of Berserking. Well-rounded in terms of like PvE and PvP. Orc has that stun resistance, which is huge, ridiculous. In fact, going prot, I could spec into an additional 15% chance to resist stuns, which means if I was an orc, I'd have a 40% chance to resist stuns, and that would be ridiculous in the PvP scene. That'd be awesome. And axe specialization is awesome too, and Orc is probably pretty meta. The reason I didn't want to pick it is because Blood Fury, their racial that increases their damage, it has a huge healing debuff effect. So once you use it, you get this buff for 15 seconds. For 30 seconds after you use it, I think you take like 50% reduced healing. So I'm obviously not going to get to take advantage of that when I'm healing. I'm usually not going to want to take advantage of that when I'm in PvP, because there are probably going to be healers around. It would really be a big world PvP ability, but that would be it. Berserking, however, I mean, it has a lot more synergy with Prot anyway, because Prot's going to have like Last Stand. And so I can use Berserking when I'm low on health, and then use Last Stand so I don't die. Oh shoot, I need to get out of here. I can use Last Stand so I don't die, and we'll talk more about that when we get into the talents points, but probably in later videos. Um, I can use Last Stand to keep myself from dying, and then I have that full Berserker buff. And so that'll be nice. You've also seen me already use Berserking and then use a potion right after, because obviously Berserking is based on your health percentage. So if I'm at low health, I get a better Berserking buff. So I use my Last Stand and my potions, things like that. I'll use all of that after I have already used Berserking. But there's synergy there. Oh, Jesus. I'm just gonna go ahead and berserk. I wasn't at low health, but I'm gonna go ahead and berserk anyway. And berserk's huge. It costs a little bit of rage, but it's gonna increase our rage generation also because we're hitting faster. And that's where prot is going to lack in PvP. I'm not gonna have a ton of excess rage to like hamstring people and rend people and do things like that all the time. So that's gonna be beneficial there also. There's a hexed troll back there. There's two. There's three. And also, I really, really like, even though it's very minuscule, it doesn't really do much, I really like regeneration. It's so flavorful and cool to me. And I'm not using Battle Shot like a noob. If you're a warrior, keep Battle Shot active at all times. Don't be bad like me. But I think I'm gonna finish up this Hex Troll, turn the quest in, and I should see you guys on the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know how you feel about this type of commentary, this kind of gameplay. I'm just leveling up, and there's a live commentary. How do you feel about it? I'm also going to try to do that with some dungeons. I think that'll be pretty cool. I might have videos specifically dedicated to like a dungeon run or something of that nature. So let me know how you guys feel, and I'll see y'all next time.